G'day mates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about this whole situation we have going on right now with Kquid. If you don't know, Kquid was an OCE Fortnite pro who won Duo FNCS and then got hardware banned for soft aiming, so for cheating. That's what we thought anyway, because we never got an official statement. We never got to the bottom of what happened. Kquid never made a proper statement, and now he's back and it looks like he's been unbanned. I've actually DM'd Kquid and I've gotten to the bottom of the situation, so I want to let you guys know exactly what's going on. I also want to talk about how a whole bunch of EU pros are being accused of cheating, specifically Mitro in a tournament, and what that's all about as well. Remember guys, before we jump into the video, please chuck a like on it, subscribe if you haven't, it would mean so much to me. We just hit 100k, let's go for 200. All right, let me give you a bit of a recap in case you didn't know what happened with Kquid, because it was quite a while ago when people were talking about him. Kquid was an OCE Fortnite pro who played with Jinx and won Duo's FNCS. He was one of the best pro players in OCE. He even came 5th at the Australian Open, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he got hardware banned. It was a real suspicious situation. No one really knew what was happening, but he went to play on one PC, couldn't play a tournament, randomly went to somebody else's house to play a tournament. Turned out that person was actually Lachlan, because Kquid was actually supposed to join Lachlan's new org Power before all this happened, which obviously he couldn't join anymore after this situation. He went and played the tournament there. He still got banned on a new account, and then everyone started to ask questions about exactly what was going on, because it started to get a little bit weird. And that's when SerpantAU, which is, you know, quite ironic, SerpantAU, who just got accused by Tweaks of macroing, who then ended up getting banned for macroing, made an exposed video on Kquid about how he was almost positive he was soft aiming. A whole bunch of the evidence that was used here was there was a bunch of programs on Quid's desktop when he once showed his desktop on stream, which were well-known soft aiming applications and things that were used for cheating. Turns out then Kquid came out and made a statement saying, yeah, I tried to use these programs in the past in creative or something, but I didn't use them in tournaments or games, and I don't know why I'm banned. Now, if you're starting to think that sounds a bit suspicious, it's because it is. Most people kind of accepted that clearly Kquid had done something to get himself banned, because Fortnite never made an official statement. Kquid came out with his own official statements, but there was a lot of holes in them. I'm not going to go into heaps of detail because most people pretty much have just accepted the fact that Kquid did cheat right now. There was a bunch of pros coming out. You had SerpantAU's video. There was some really good evidence, and then Kquid kind of just stopped talking about it. He disappeared. He stopped making any tweets. He stopped making any content and just kind of fell off the face of the earth. He said he was going to make an official statement. Everyone was waiting for it. I think that original tweet got thousands of likes. Pros kept going back to it, waiting for a statement that just never came. And now out of the blue, out of nowhere, Kquid has now been unbanned, or at least he's playing Fortnite. He's made a new account and he's played Fortnite a few times now on stream, and he's still unbanned. Now, obviously on stream, Kquid went in and he showed his desktop multiple times to show people that he had no soft aim on, he had no programs, no hacks, and it looks like it's clean. He was also surprisingly still insanely good. He still plays on ridiculously high sense. He was playing with Luda, which is another OCE pro. They were playing duo scrims and they were doing really well. But the point is he banned or is he unbanned? Now, I DM'd Kquid to find out about this. So I'm going to show you the DMs really quickly. So what we had was, I basically DM'd him being like, hey man, what's the situation? So what he said is, he said, they claim my account is in good standing when it isn't. So I said, okay, so you're basically at the point where Epic won't tell you anything, so you've just made a new account and are seeing if they ban that. And he said, yeah, exactly, ahaha. So that's where I asked if I can use this in the video, and he said yes. I mean, I feel like he just admitted that he's been hardware banned for something that we don't know that he's saying he didn't do, yet he's now made a new account and he's just hoping he doesn't get banned on that new account, even though it looks like he should still be banned. So to summarize the situation as far as I believe, this is what I think has happened. Just based on the evidence that's out there and someone who's followed this from the start, it looks like Kquid was soft aiming in my opinion. From what I saw from the videos and the original evidence that came out, I'll put the link to SerpantAU's tweet in the description so you can watch it all yourself if you care. It looks like Kquid was soft aiming. He got banned for that. Epic never made an official statement, but they never took his earnings away as well, which is super suspicious. It's really strange. Normally when we've had situations like this, where we've had like the situation with Dubs, the situation with Waffles, the situation with Bucky and Creo, all the people in the past who've been banned for something, we've had a statement. We never got a statement about Kquid. And Kquid was fighting, saying that he didn't soft aim, he didn't cheat, he shouldn't be banned, but then he just stopped doing it. if it was me, if I had been banned for something I didn't do, I would never have stopped talking about it. I would have shown DMs. I would have streamed myself just talking about the situation. I would have answered all the questions. You just would have been more vocal, right? Imagine you got wrongfully banned for something you didn't do. You would have never stopped talking about it. You would have never stopped trying to get your account back. And if it now turns out that after emailing support staff who have now said that apparently he's saying that he's made a new account because support staff are saying that he's hardware banned, but a new account's fine. I don't even know what's going on at this point. All I know is I'm pretty sure he got banned for a reason that he should have been banned for, and now he's just playing again when he should still be banned. So I don't know if Fortnite's going to make a stance on this. I don't know if they're going to do anything about it. I hope they do if something's gone on, but I think it's one of those situations where a lot of us in the community would have just liked more communication. The reason it's got to this point is because we just don't know what happened. He's only streamed for one day, and there's like 5 different streams because the stream kept going in and out, and I don't think that's anything to do with his ban. If anything, all it does is make me confused about whether he's on a new PC or some new hardware, because I used to watch a bunch of Kquid streams when he used to play. Obviously, I do viewing parties at OCE. He never seemed to have any internet or PC issues when it came to streaming. And now, yesterday when he just first streamed, he streamed for 10 minutes, 28 minutes, an hour and 19, 9 minutes, and 3 minutes. So like something has changed, but he was trying to say on stream that he's on the same PC, that he says is hardware banned, but he's on a new account. But then at one point, he also said that he's allowed to play on his old account because it's not banned, just not the same hardware. It's just, there's a lot of contradictions. I'm sorry, I can't give you exactly what's happened because I don't know. But I just want to keep you guys up to date on it because I feel like this is a story that's going to develop. Either Quid's going to get banned. I feel like, again, they're going to follow it up. They're going to ban this new account or something. Or they're going to come out with a statement about why he wasn't banned. We need to know something, though. All right, now normally I like to keep my videos pretty different. I like to maybe start with a bit of drama and finish on something positive or something different. But honestly, I need to talk about this because it's kind of gone under the radar. A clip got put out by Sebi that pretty much accused Mitro of macroing, or they straight up did say that he was macroing. And now usually when this happens, I just write it off because most pros like complain or they make posts talking about other pros doing things when they lost and saying they're cheating, they're soft aiming, all this, right? But I want to show the clip and get your thoughts because I talked about it in my chat on Twitch. And it was kind of divided. Some people were like 100% this is macroing. Some people were like, nah, I don't think so. He's just scroll wheeling. But let me show you what happened. Then let me just describe the accusations.
Take it. Where do?
You get everything?
Wait, what is their macro?
There's no chance.
It's Mitro! No, he is in the macro!
No way.
Mitro,
He is.
macro.
Yeah, he does.
All right, so let me break down exactly what's going on here. So you have Sebi and Tragics. They drop for the Stark Industries chest, and everybody knows this chest is the ultimate 50-50. They open it first, they're spamming their scroll wheels, and then Mitro grabs literally everything out of the chest except for one bit of material. So he gets 4 to 5 items when he's on over 150 pings. He's playing from EU, and the 2 NA pros that are scroll wheeling don't get a single weapon. And that's why people are so suspicious. So pretty much there's a whole bunch of top tier pros in the replies to this tweet. I'll link in the description, pretty much saying that it's a macro. They're all outright saying it's a macro. So let me just describe why that is and why people are confused. It looks like a lot of pros or quite a lot of players are being accused of putting macros on their PCs or on their keyboards, mouse, whatever you want to say, to grab loot out of the Stark chest. And that's why particular teams are winning the Stark chest more often than not. So basically, they're installing something that's banned. They're using something that is 100% banned. And the way it works, without me describing too much of how a macro works, because again, macros will get you banned. Don't use macros. Don't figure out how to try and use this. It is not worth it. Basically, they click one button and it instantly grabs all the loot. It just pretty much tries to grab everything as quick as possible, way faster than any human can in any way that's in the game right now. So Mitro is not the only pro that's been accused of this. During the whole Stark Industries FNCS, so many pros were accused of macroing, dropping on each other. I want to show you what it looks like when someone who actually is using a macro does this, or when they try to do it. This clip was actually taken from King Martique. And now before you say he just scroll wheeled, he's not macroing, King Martique's one of the kind of people who's actually admitted to macroing. There's a clip where he accidentally hits his ed. I don't really get how the macros work exactly because I don't use them, but he accidentally hits his emote scroll wheel and scrolls through it a million times insanely quickly. So Martique, was macroing, and you can see how it looks so similar. Again, I'm not saying that Mitro 100% macros. I'm just saying it looks really, really suspicious that he gets every gun on ridiculously high ping when a whole bunch of EU pros are accusing other EU pros of using macros to make sure they win Stark, especially from players who don't stream, so you can't watch what they're doing when they first go for the chest. Again, it's not concrete 100% evidence, but it's enough to be we need to start talking about some of these issues that are happening, because first it was using macros for double movement, then Fortnite removed double movement. Now we have this, and not many people are talking about it. So let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think it's a macro or don't you? I know a lot of pros do, but I know a lot of casuals don't. Alright guys, that does it for another video. I promise the 100k subscriber special is coming. It's just taking me a little while and I want to make sure it's worth it. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please chuck a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're past 100k, but hey, let's just keep pushing for it. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.